Hello everyone, I am Brianna, a homeschool mom to 4, and in today's video, I wanted to walk you through my homeschool planner and kind of tell you how I plan and what I use. So for my personal planning, I use my Planner Perfect planner and journals in this TN, but for homeschooling, I use the Erin Condren Teacher Planner. Now, I have been homeschooling for 6 years and have always used this planner, so I feel like I have it down to where it works for me. Sometimes I'll play around with different things and layouts, but it just doesn't seem to work, and I always go back to how I plan in here. So the cover is always interchangeable. I like to change them out for seasons or if I'm into different colors or anything like that. So for January, I have the Star Wars one. So let's go ahead and flip through. Now, on the first spread here, I have it all blocked out because this is where I keep all of my emails, passwords, websites, how to get in certain websites. So it's private information. I didn't want that out there, but that's what I use that for. And then the next spread is normally a communication log. And since I just have my children, I don't need to use that. So what I like to do at the beginning of the year is write out all of the curriculum that we want to use throughout the year. And sometimes I will type it out, write it on nicer paper, but this year I just used basic ruled paper, and that's okay. I just pasted it in here anyways, along with a calendar of important start and end dates that I wanted to remember. And then in here, I highlight days of school, days off, our homeschool community day, I'll highlight. So I use it for that. This spread, my thought was to write down all of the books that we read together, the read alouds that we read, like our chapter books. And I still like that idea, so I'm gonna go back and fill in the months that I have missed, because I feel like it would be a good record and give me an idea of how much we're reading. So if we need to kick it into gear and read more, or just to kind of track our progress. So that's how I'm going to use that. And then on the grid pages, I mapped out all of my children's school years. So when they're going to be graduating, when they're going to be starting. And then here it looks a little wonky here, but we do classical conversations. And I found this easy way of reviewing weeks of CC. So say we're on week 14. Well, on Tuesday, I'm going to review week 14, 13, and 11. And so it's just kind of a good reference of keeping me on track to make sure that the kids are reviewing all of their work. And then on this one, I kind of mapped out a schedule of what I would like our day to look like and like what order we want to do things in. So Monday we have our community day. And then Tuesday, we start out with morning time, gather round. Then we go into like the math and all of that. So I have each child here and what they need to accomplish that day, so that I can kind of keep a mental note of how they should be working. This next page is just my mission statement and our why. And then the pages before the monthly spread, I wasn't sure how I was going to use them, so I didn't do anything in July. And we don't have school in July, so all of these are going to be pretty blank. I just used the month view. If we did something, I just kind of wrote it in. So what I did I start? Okay, so in August, I didn't really do it, but we started at the end of the year, or not the end of the year, the end of the month for August. So September, we really are in full swing doing our school. So I thought that it would be kind of neat to use these 2 pages to write the routine for the month, some goals that we want, books we want to read, and then important dates and what I need to remember over here. And I have been liking that. So I have stuck with this for all of the following months leading up to this month. So I'm just going to keep it up for the rest of the year. And then we have our monthly view, and I always love stickers. Now I haven't added stickers yet to all of the months. I kind of just do them as we go, but I do like the look of having stickers and stuff. Now this is a perfect week of just jotting it all down. I didn't really think about, looks or anything. And then I kind of found my groove a little bit on here. So how I plan is I will write down everything that we finished after the day is done. So I won't write all of this out like, okay, we need to get all of this done this week and then try to get to it. I will say it's a Tuesday. At the end of the day, I will write things in as we finish them. And for me, that is easier and better than, oh no, I mapped out this whole week and we didn't get to half of it, and then I just have to scratch things out. Well, I don't work like that, so I have to do it after. It just mentally is better for me. So up here, I have timeline history. Like I have all this written out because that is what we go over during our community day. So it just kind of helps me there. So Monday, we don't do any school. It's just our community day. And up top, I have our subjects of what we do. So October, same thing, kind of have that mapped out. The monthly spread. And then same thing. So I'll also write what week of school we're on and what day. So how many days of school. So I'm just kind of counting up to seeing that. All right, November. So we had vacation time. December, kind of a slower month because we took half of the month off for trips and, just holidays and stuff. So that isn't really filled out. Now here we are in January. So I'm still filling these in as we're reading books. Sometimes like these 2 I pre-wrote because those are the ones that I knew that we wanted to finish. But if we happen to get to another one, then I'll just add that there. Any appointments that come up, I'll add down there. Okay, here is the January monthly spread. We're still on vacation here, and I just write vacation so that I know that we were not doing any school. We have what week we're on and how many days of school we've been doing. I have our this is a habit tracker, but I've been using it to track our read alouds. Now for my pre-K-er, this column here, I've been just writing out more than I would have in the past, and it kind of keeps me more on track of, okay, we are doing it, we're getting things done. I'll write like a little weekly focus of what that week and unit is about. This is where I will track my son's charts so that it's easy to just open up and say, okay, this is how many you've done, this is how much you need to tell your tutor in class. Anything that is important that's going on that day, I'll pop in this box so that I know what we need to, like on Friday, we had friends come over. So that means I had to get all of this done before they were here. So we just kind of power through. And then I already set up next week. This is what it looks like blank. And then on Tuesday, after we finish school, I'll just go ahead and fill in what we have done, mark off a read aloud, write in a book that we read. So it's just easy like that. And then I finished January. So then after that, everything else is blank. and I will not fill these in until we get closer. So this one goes all the way to June. And then for my checklists, they give you a bunch of these style pages. I ordered extra this time, and I didn't need all of the ones that I ordered, so I have extras in the back. But let me show you what I do here. So I pasted our schedule for IEW for essentials on these pages so that I know what we need to do for the week, and then I'll just cross them off as we finish. And then I have math on this one. So I have 3 children using Saxon math, and I will cross off as they finish a lesson. So this helps me see, okay, are we on track for the end of the year? And we're halfway through. And how much more we have to do. And then I'll kind of gauge it throughout the year, which is nice. I like having that. On this, I am tracking our school days. So I have the months up top, and then I write under here how many days are in that month. And then I will go and I will cross out the days that we actually did school. But in these blank boxes, this blank column, I will write the number of school, like the day that we're on. So we've done 71 days of school. And then I know how many days of school that we have done at the end of the year. And then we have our gather round units. So far I have 3 mapped out for this year. We work really slow through these because it's kind of just like I don't want to say an add-on. We don't use it as like our main curriculum, but we just kind of like to slowly work our way through them. So I just mark off so we finished this unit, we're on this one, and I've just marked off what we have done. All about reading and all about spelling, same thing, just keeping track of what we have finished. And then this one, I am just adding language lessons for today from My Father's World. So I have yet to write in how many lessons there are and which ones they have done. Now my 3rd grader has done this since the beginning of the year, so he's done quite a few, but I just got grade 5 in the mail, and he's only done lesson 1. So that is that. And then just the rest of these, I'm not going to have a use for them. So next year, I will not order the extra checklists. Then it comes with stickers I have not used. I hardly ever use them. It has this file folder in the back. Sometimes I'll pile these with papers if I need them. I like to have these little folders here, these see-through ones. I printed out Art for Kids Hub matchups. These papers could actually, see if they can go in here. I can go on this one. Okay, so this one is a bigger pocket than this one. It's smaller. Okay, and then the other one, I have my community information there, so I don't want to show that. But yeah, and these are just checklists of things that the kids need to do. All right, that is my Erin Condren Teacher Planner. I hope that you enjoyed watching this flip through, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I would be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.